I think that right now we're in a crisis of education in the town and in the state. And I also think that it's important to listen to the whole community and anyone that has any solutions. I'm very happy to hear from you. I only say be careful of statistics and data, because when the Chamber of Commerce measured Rhode Island, we lost points because we don't have high stakes testing to exit high school. We have a senior project, we have community service, and we have tests, and I think those three are very valuable. So it depends what you want, but be careful with those statistics. I was there last night with Commissioner Gist, and we spoke to her afterwards and told her that everything can't be measured in a test. She knows that. The wonderful things we're doing here at the high school, and we mentioned a few of them, and the health and wellness, the toughest regulations in the country for what we feed the children, which is so important, the exercise we give them, and nobody talks about those things. It's only about the test, the test, the test. And we have to educate holistically. We do in this community. That's how I was trained as a teacher, and most of us were, the whole child. I said to her, I taught all those years, I never saw an organ, a brain sitting in the seat. I saw a whole child come into my classroom with all his needs and all his things he did have at home. Some had high-speed computers, some didn't have a pencil. We have to equalize all that. So we have to be careful of this. The same as we have to value every teacher, no matter what pathway they're teaching, whether it be technology or no matter what, as Mr. Briganti said. They all have value. They'll have to be part of this, of course, and I know you said they will be, and they have to buy into it and think it's fair. But I think it's wonderful for the community always to come together and share ideas, because certainly we don't think we know everything up here. Thank you.
Yes.
As food for thought, yet Cheraho, as Bill just mentioned, just signed a contract with the NEA, and Article 12 of it deals with performance-based compensation, and it's a short paragraph. A joint study on performance-based compensation will be made up of 6 members, 3 appointed by the superintendent and 3 appointed by the NEA Cheraho. They will plan, implement, and evaluate performance-based compensation plans for tenured teachers in the bargaining unit. The Joint Study Committee shall meet 30 days after the signing of this agreement. They shall present a performance-based compensation plan to the school committee by May 2010 to be implemented 2010-2011 year. Upon approval of the plan, the school committee agrees to commit no less than $200,000 per year for each year 2010 and 11 and 2011 and 12. So they've offered to put $400,000 somehow into the pot to make performance-based compensation work.
Where are they getting that money from? Do they where are they getting that money from? Do they mention?
No.
Would we go there too?
I think we are going in the wrong direction with this, because obviously what Mr. Wright quoted here, this is something to consider, but there are many different models, there are many different ideas, and how other people implement merit pay might be based on the specific constraints of particular community and their own pressures.
But I think what Mr. Woodland's pointing out, or maybe isn't, is the fact that a community separate from the state found a way to come up with a mechanism.
Sure.
One of the questions I had when I first told the committee was, how are they paying for it? But they did have a method to come to that place and time where I don't think anyone in Rhode Island is at that point with that kind of language. It can be done.
In this sense, absolutely.
The contract deals with their teachers' compensation, so they can't come from the current compensation.
Right.
We know where it can't come from. We don't know where they're finding $400,000.
Well, I think all of this, so from what I hear from everyone here, we absolutely need a workshop, because we are not going to finish this subject now. It's complicated.
I would assume you would need several workshops.
Possibly.
If you want to try to, obviously you can't make people come, but you might need more than one.
Right. So I will simply call the motion. So who is in favor of setting up the workshop to discuss merit pay? 5-1. So basically, we will ask Mr. Rarick to
Oh, you need to tell me when you want to do it.
say